Greetings, my empowered ladies. Welcome back again to another episode of Her Health Insights. I'm Valeria Muhammad, family nurse practitioner and founder of Empower Her Health Wellness and a hormone expert. So we're going to talk about something today, a topic that I believe most women are interested in and frustrated with at the same time, absolutely including myself. So, have you ever been feeling like your body is changing, the scale keeps climbing, everything that you're doing feels like it's not working, you're doing lifestyle modifications, managing your stress, dieting, exercising, and nothing is changing? I want you to know that you absolutely are not imagining this, and you are definitely not failing, and I promise you, you are definitely not alone. So here's what most women aren't told. About 85% of women will gain weight during perimenopause, menopause, which is only one day, and postmenopause, and absolutely have not changed anything in the way they exercise or the way they eat. And I hear it all the time from my clients. Valeria, I'm doing everything and the scale's not moving. It's not working. Well, the truth is, it isn't always about calories in and calories out and being so structured or very disciplined regimen. It's actually about hormones and how your bodies are shifting on a cellular level. So during perimenopause, our bodies start storing up fat differently, especially around the midsection. You might notice a widening waistline, belly fat that won't budge. I don't care how many sit-ups you do, crunches, the belly fat just stays there. So you shift from a pear shape to an apple shape. This is a sign that visceral fat is the issue. And this is a dangerous kind of fat because it wraps around and it lays over your most vital organs. This isn't the pinchable fat under your arm or under your skin, aka called the subcutaneous fat that most of the time is removed. That's the fat that lipo and all these different things do. That's not the fat we're talking about. This is a different type of fat. Visceral fat isn't just about appearance. It's absolutely metabolically active. So this means that you are more at increased risk for inflammation. It triggers insulin resistance. It disrupts your hormone regulation and raises your risk of heart disease and diabetes. And in 2 years leading up to menopause, this fat increased dramatically, even in women who have always had a flat stomach. I've had patients come in very frustrated with this, feeling like they're a failure, but this is something that's happened on a cellular level. So when we check their body composition, their visceral fat is high and their muscle mass is low. And I've even seen women lose about 7 pounds, but drop about 30 points of visceral fat and build lean muscle. And that's the real transformation that we care about, is staying healthy and protecting our vital organs during this transition in our life. So I'm telling you all this stuff. Is there a solution? Absolutely. Here's what you can do today, actually right after you watch this video. You want to focus on your waistline, not just your weight. We got to get off the scale and look at muscle mass. We need to know what our waist to hip ratio and abdominal measurements are. That tells us a better picture and a better story than the scale ever will. You want to prioritize muscle over pounds. Strength training is your secret weapon in this midlife transformation point in our lives. Point blank, period. Strength training. Walking, getting your heart rate up is still very good, but it is absolutely strength training we need to start doing. You want to balance your blood sugars. You want to start your meals off with protein, fiber, and healthy fats. You want to reduce that sugar roller coaster that we create by eating ultra processed foods. You want to know your labs. You want to know your insulin level, your cortisol level, and your body composition, not just your weight and your BMI. You want a guide, if you want one, that actually will work with you and for you to help you get rid of some of this visceral fat. And you can grab that in my bio. The link is absolutely in my bio, and right now it's $24.99. So you're not broken. You know, I say that often. We're just shifting, and knowledge is power. So with the right tools, the right support, you can reclaim your health and energy from the inside out. We do very well addressing the outside, but we need to figure out what's going on the inside. So let's talk. I'm here when you're ready. You know what I say every week. You have one life and you need to fight for it. So I want you to book those complimentary Empower My Health strategy calls at www.empowerhw.com, or you want to call 302-532-3795, and we want to put a stop to visceral fat. So peace.